company like Lowe's, how fast do they pay you?
Typically, Lowe's is a middle-of-the-road payer, 30 to 45 days. The question was, how fast does a company like Lowe's pay us? However, there are some customers, I'll give you an example, like Newell Rubbermaid. We do a lot of business with them. Their terms are typically, 90 days. Other customers, smaller customers, we require deposits of the sort, but the larger ones typically require 30 to 90 days terms.
JD?
Yes, sir.
How much competition do you have on this new proprietary product? I mean, there's no competition at all?
There's competition out there with different products, but this product is unique. I would tell you that the mass market penetration of this product, there's already is demand for it now. It's being filled by a inferior product, and we're going to replace that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
You had mentioned that you did not intend to do a reverse split. Is it possible that a forward split is in the future if the price continues to rise?
We have not entertained any type of forward split or reverse split.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
JD, when you talk about the proprietary product, is that a product that's patentable? Is the patent process been started? I mean, what are the...
The patent process has been started, and I'll also tell you that everything will be trademarked as well.
And then as far as the Lowe's contract that you talked about a few weeks ago or a month ago, about 1,400 stores. There's been some banter back and forth about 1,400 versus 1,600 stores. Which is it, number one? And number two, you talked about number of stores. Can you give some guidance on how long that contract is, how much, possibly how much per store, as far as the number of fixtures that are going into those stores?
Okay, I'm under a little bit of a non-disclosure there, but I can give you the outline. I'm not allowed to give specific details until everything is in process. I can tell you that it is not 1,400. It is more like 1,680, I believe, is the number that they have moved it up to. Originally, it was only 1,400 and some stores. They've now decided to roll it out to all of them. It'll last from 3 to 4 months. Volume-wise, it's very significant. Very significant.
Walmart.
I guess I want some more clarity on the patent process of the proprietary product. You say the process has started. What is that process like? I understand your trademark, but I'm interested more in the patent. Where are you at? I know that there's milestones, even though you might not have a patent yet. But if the patent process has been accepted and you have a pending status, a lot of times that can pretty much mean you've already got the patent.
We do not have the question was, has the patent process started, and what are the details surrounding it? The details surrounding it are, it has started. We do not have our patent yet. Neither do we have our patent pending. However, within the next few, I'm going to say, moments, we will have our patent pending status in place. We will also be seeing our logo and brand portions and also an introduction to the product within the next couple of weeks as well.
You said moments, right?
Yes, I did.
Thank you. As far as the Stanley contract as well, you talked about that being a recurring customer, but this first order being in the neighborhood of somewhere around $350,000. How long is that $350,000 between now and the end of the year? And then what do you see their future sales being? Obviously, them being a new client, what do you see the future sales being with Stanley?
Well, the Stanley order is well in excess of $350,000. The first round of production is $350,000. I also want to point out that Stanley will be a recurring customer, and it should recur throughout this year and next year. I would anticipate that they will be a top 7 or 8 customer with sales nearly $1 million.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Seeing that D&D Displays is a subsidiary of Expo Holdings, what percentage of sales does D&D account for the company overall?
The majority.
The majority, okay.
Yes.
Job. Thank you.
Hey, JD, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Are there any government contracts on the horizon or currently in production that we could look forward to?
There are. Good.
Anything that can be related or articulated about that at this time?
I can tell you that right now we're working on many different bids, and a lot of them are government-based. I did not include them in what my forecast for the year in terms of sales. I also did not include any type of questionable, business that was kind of like on the fence. I gave a very, very conservative version of what I believe the sales will offer. I think it's going to be a little better for me to under-promise and over-deliver than it is for me to go out there with some wild accusations and then under-deliver.
Thank you.
JD,
Yes.
say that this would be $100 million a year on this new product, possibly?
Full market penetration, I believe that it would be well in excess of $100 million a year.
Excellent.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Has there, you can discuss it all, been any conversation or any inquiries to your company as regards to mergers?
Okay, the question was, has there been any questions or discussions about mergers with our company? No, I can tell you that we have been approached in the past about acquisition, and we just flat out turned them down.
Strong, very strong.
JD, what have the reaction been to the proprietary product as far as, I know you said you've had some discussions with some major retailers. What have the reactions been? Have they said that they think this is a home run type thing, that with this type of product it's I mean, what's your level of comfortability that, and obviously market penetration is something you can't control, but one thing you can control is whether the retail public will grab onto a product like this. I mean, how comfortable are you in your feelings on that?
Well, the home center that has seen it, which is one of the largest in the country, there was immediate acceptance and immediate understanding of how the program works. I can tell you that we immediately took steps to prepare our packaging, so to speak, prepare our logos and our introduction to the public. As you can see today, we engaged a company, Moving Ideas, and we engaged them because we needed that support, the logos, the packaging, the video, those kinds of things. And we're making that investment now because of the pending distribution of our product.
You got a smile this morning? You got a smile this morning? Little bit, just a little bit on that. Thank you.
Are there any other questions that I can answer for you guys today?
Hey, Mr. Brown,
Yes.
can you anticipate that could have sales on that product of an estimate $100 million a year, something like that?
Okay, now could you repeat the question for me, please?
Yeah, your estimate on the product could be...
I'd like to do is start by thanking our long-term shareholders for